Welcome back. I'm Mark Summers taking a spicy look at spices. And here's one that's common today but was once extremely valuable. It's salt. In fact, the word salary literally means salt money, referring to Roman soldiers being paid in salt. And today, salt has taken on a very familiar face. Take a look at how the Morton salt girl has grown up and discover how this kitchen staple gets to your table. You can take almost anything with a grain of salt. This special seasoning helps you taste food, allows bread to rise, and preserves everything from pickles to salad dressing.
It's a life-sustaining substance, so for humans to live, they need to have their salt.
And in case you didn't know, sodium chloride really is the salt of the earth, found deep underground in beds of salt left over from ancient oceans. Getting it to the surface is the tricky part.
So what you do is, it's called solution mining. A pipe pumps water down into the underground and mixes with the salt, and it becomes a brine.
The brines pump back above ground and sent via pipeline for processing into food-grade table salt. Inside Morton Salt's plant in Rittman, Ohio, giant crystallizers boil 60,000 pounds of brine each hour until only the salt crystals are left behind. The crystals are transported out of the crystallizers via salt water.
So it's very thick, heavy salt water. And you put your hand in it, you've got crystals on your hand.
Next, the chunky solution evaporates on a 600-degree drying wheel where the leftover salt is scraped off. Salt naturally comes in different shapes and sizes, so screeners pass the salt through various sized meshes to sift and separate the variety of grains.
Well, table salt is small crystal. Kosher salt is a flat flake.
Kosher salt is used to prepare meat or gourmet meals. It's also commonly found on the rims of margarita glasses. Table salt is available in Morton's round can, and there's more than meets the eye to this classic cardboard container.
It has a moisture barrier so that it keeps moisture out of the round can. Our spout is a basic spout that was patented originally, and it just lifts off the top of the can and is a very smooth stream of salt.
The protective covering and the specialized spout were essential to Morton's claim to fame: when it rains, it pours, a slogan devised at the turn of the 20th century.
Previous to Morton, salt came in large 50-pound bags, and in damp weather it clumped up into a big rock. So what Morton did was added an anti-caking agent so the salt would flow freely in damp weather.
Little has changed with processing salt, except the Morton Salt Girl, who has undergone 6 makeovers since 1914 to reflect the changing styles of each era.
The Morton Salt Girl is one of the most recognized icons in the world.
Although salt has over 14,000 uses in a pinch, including making ice cream and curing a sore throat, a large can of the stuff only costs 49 cents. And it's still a top seller in spices.
Morton produces and sells around 100 million round cans per year.
Even though it only takes 8 hours for the salt to get from the ground into the can, you don't need to use it up in a hurry.
It doesn't go bad. The salt that's in that can is the salt that's been in the earth for millions of years, so it does not go bad.